Hi friends, I am Mrs. D. Bala Jaidedi, primary teacher, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Meenambakkam. See, nowadays we are seeing in media, the teachers have been tasked like anything. Why? That too during online teaching. Teaching profession is the noble profession, we all know that. In the words of Tagore, a teacher is a lamp. Unless the lamp is burning, other lamps cannot be lit. But why it happens nowadays? Where it goes wrong? We have to analyze that. We teachers should follow the online ethics. Now, let me discuss with you what are the online ethics. Dear friends, we all are teaching through Google Meet or through Google Classroom and through so many ways we are teaching. So, what we have to follow? First, you give the instruction to the parents through the WhatsApp at what time they should join and how they should behave in front of the classroom and what are the rules you want to follow that everything should be dealt through the WhatsApp to the children. You teacher, being we teachers, we should open the class 10 minutes before the scheduled time so that the students can enter in within the 10 minutes and they can settle in the classroom. And we should follow the instruction whatever we have given through the WhatsApp, and we should tell the children that how they should behave in the class. And at the end of the class, you should remove all the children. We should ask them to children to leave the class. If they are not leaving the class immediately, we teachers should remove them, and then only we can come out of the class. And we should leave the classroom, or we should end the classroom. If we leave the class before the children leave, the children will be sitting and chatting, and it will create the problem. And if anybody enters the classroom, they will feel the teacher is not there, only children are chatting there. So we should remove all the children from the classroom, and then only we should come out of the classroom. Again, planning of the lessons. We should plan the lesson meticulously. Within that 40 minutes, we should determine that what we are going to teach. When we go for the online classes, within that 40 minutes, without planning, if you go that, even the first standard children can understand that whether the teacher has come with the planning or not. And also now it is watched by the whole world. See, not only the children, their parents, their relatives, all are observing the classes. So we should go with the plan. We should not decide what to teach in front of the classroom. That is more important. And we should frame the time. That is, the online classes should not be boring for the children. So we should start the class with 1 minute prayer or 1 minute joke or 1 minute singing. Like that we should encourage the children. That is the first thing. And the second thing, we should maintain the discipline of the classroom. We should tell the children the dress code is more important. First of all, we teachers should be the model for the students. We should go with the proper dress, because when we go to school, how we will dress up and go the same way. When we attend the online, when we teach in this in our home, we used to be in ordinary dress. That should not be that, because we are the model for the children. And also we should insist the children to come only with the uniform. And most of the children, they used to come as they like. And the strict information should be given to the parents that they should be in uniform. In case some children are not in uniform, it is not to be told in front of the class. Just we should note the name and we should inform the parents through the WhatsApp. Or if it is a male teacher, better we can call out the senior teacher of the class and we can ask the female teacher to inform to the parent or to the children. That is the best way. Otherwise, it will go in a different way. Why this master is always watching my child, my dress code, something. It will create some unwanted problem. So it can be addressed either by the senior female teacher or by the head of the institution. In that way, we should solve the problem. And the body posture, especially the primary children, or most of the children are sitting in the floor and attending the classes. So when they sit and attending the class in the floor, and the way of sitting also sometimes, especially the primary children, their dress code is not that much. So that also we no need to tell in front of other children. We should call out the parents after the classes, and we should tell the parents that the way the girl sitting is not correct. and the parent will correct. If it is in a higher class, it should be told only through the parent and not in front of the classes. Any problem, it is not to be addressed in the online classes, because the parents are also attending the classes. They also may feel very bad, and if it is a grown-up child, sometimes the children also will feel very bad that why the teacher is telling in front of others. If it is offline classes, they will ignore it. But when it is in online classes, children are so sensitive and they are taking in another way. So these are the things we should know. These are the ethics the online class teachers, we should follow that. Also, when we teach the classes, at least for 5 minutes we should be given for interaction. So interaction, what we may ask the questions. Nowadays, as all the parents are watching, they may feel that why my child is not questioned. So in that way, we should follow some strategies that today I am going to question only the girls, or today I am going to question only the boys. Otherwise, I am going to question only the roll number 1 to 15. Like that, we should frame so that no child will be unattended. So we should encourage each and every child, because the parents are also watching why my child is not questioned. So in case we are asking a question to the particular child, the child is not answered, we should not tease the child in front of others, because the parents also will feel very bad. That just we'll move on to the next child and we'll ask the question. Then if the next child is answering correctly, once again we can ask the previous child. In case we can leave and we can ask the child to learn and come very next day. In that way, we should encourage the children, and we should not have more harsh words and anything, because as the whole world, all the parents, almost in case we are having 50 children in your class, all their parents, their relatives, everybody is watching. So everybody will judge the teachers, what kind of teacher is. So we teachers should know the art of questioning also. So in that way, we should engage the children so that we can expect the 100% attendance in the online classroom. And also then without planning, if the teachers are going and simply with the one YouTube video, if you are playing, and the children will be bored, they will be sleeping on another side, and we also will be bored. So the parents and the children can understand that today the teacher did not prepare anything, so that they are showing the full video. So the children will notice from which side you are taking the video, and they will leave off the class and they can watch afterwards, they will move off. So we teachers, maximum 1 or 2 minutes video can be shown, and that also in between we should stop the video and we should ask the question to the children. Then only the children also will be knowing the teacher is sitting in another side, and we also can find out whether till now the child was watching the video or not. And maximum we can avoid video, and we can post in WhatsApp group, and we can ask the children to watch afterwards, and from that video we can ask some questions. From that we can post some questions from that video, and we can ask the children to answer, and in that way we will come to know whether the child or children have watched the video or not. In that way we should make some planning in our lesson, and anything whatever we teach, it should be interesting, because the child is sitting alone in another side, it is not mingling with other children, so we should not bore the child. So in that way only we can reach the children. So the Pakka planning is very much interested for the teacher, especially through online. When we teach, we need more planning than the offline. So we teachers, we should follow the ethics, that how we should prepare and go, what content today I am going to take, and we should have the confidence that within that time whether I am able to complete or not. The Pakka planning is more necessary. Also teacher, we should control our emotions, and also that we should not shout at them. Of course they will be very naughty, because they are sitting in their home and in front of all their parents, so they will be showing some unwanted movements. So we should control ourselves, we can't scold them, because the parent will be taking in another way. And we can after that period is over, we can inform the children that such a thing you are doing, it will affect them, affect other children, and they also will be disturbed. We can deal in that way, and we should give the proper instruction that when you take the class, they should not chat anything on the chat box. And if one child is chatting some unwanted thing, then all the children's concentration will go only that, and they also will be start doing that. So the Pakka instruction should be given that when we teachers ask the question, only the children should chat in their chat box. Generally, all the time we teachers are telling that all the children should mute their audio and they should unmute their video. And even most of the time, the children are muting their video also, and we are telling them repeatedly that you show your video. But some children are not following. But even then, we should just note the names, and we should not point out the child's name and show your video, because sometimes the parent may feel that why that particular teacher is asking my child to show the face. In case if it is a male teacher, they should be very careful that they no need to mention anybody's name, especially girl's name, because their parents may take in another way. Just we can note the name and we can tell our senior teacher or from a depth institution, and we can ask them to address the child to unmute their video in future classes. In that way, we should know the techniques how to solve the problem. Otherwise, so because of that only, there are so many issues are coming nowadays in the medias, and the teaching community is spoiled. We teachers are the professionals, so we teachers should be model for everyone. So the online ethics to be followed not only for the primary teachers, high school teachers, higher secondary teachers, and even for college lecturers also should follow that. We should not scold them, we should not point out any of them, because nowadays children are very sensitive and they are complaining that the teacher is doing this, that and that, and whatever the child says only will be taken into consideration. And nowadays the teachers are tasked like anything by the media. They are adding fuel to the fire. So we teachers should not give chance for that, and let anybody record the video of a class, because our teaching should be the model teaching for everyone. We no need to worry for recording or anything. And the parents, those who are watching our classes also should feel that I never got such a nice teacher in my life. In that way, we should be model for the teaching community and the students. And a child also should feel that today in 40 minutes I got some knowledge from the teacher. In that way, we should follow the ethics, that is how to address the children, how to take care of the discipline of the class, how to take care of the dress code by teacher, also by the children, and what are the rules to be followed. That everything should be told through the WhatsApp to the children, and the art of questioning, because no child should be unattended. In that way, if we are going with the online class, and no complaint will come, and especially the male teacher should be more careful than the female teacher. All the teachers are same, but the media is seeing in a different way. Even nowadays, even students, parents, everybody, they like to point out the mistake of the teacher. So for that, we should not give the room for them. We should be model for the whole community. So let us all follow the ethics, online ethics, and we will teach through online, and let us all pray together that very soon all the classes to be started in offline. Bye.